Kublai Khan. Have you heard of this name before? Well, if you haven't, don't worry, because hello and namaste, and welcome to our channel, Itihas, where we talk about people of the past and interesting historical events. So do subscribe to our channel if you are interested in historical facts and events, and join us as we unfold the pages of history. Today we are going to talk about Kublai Khan. Well, Kublai Khan was the fifth Khagan of the Mongol Empire, reigning from 1260 to 1294. He founded the Yuan dynasty in China as a conquest dynasty in 1271 and ruled as the first Yuan emperor until his death in 1294. With that short description, here are 10 things about Kublai Khan that you must know. Starting at number 1, we have Kublai Khan was the fourth son of Tolui and the grandson of Genghis Khan. He succeeded his older brother Mongke as Khagan in 1260 but had to defeat his younger brother Erikbok in the Tolui civil war lasting until 1264. This episode marked the beginning of disunity in the empire. In number 2, we have, though as Khagan, Kublai Khan's real power was limited to China and Mongolia. Khagan, or the Great Khan, used to have full control over the 4 states under the Mongol Empire. Though as a Great Khan, he could not get full control over the states. He still had influence in Ilkhanate and, to a significantly lesser degree, in the Golden Horde. If one counts the Mongol Empire at the time as a whole, his realm reached the Pacific Ocean to the Black Sea, from Siberia to what is now Afghanistan. In number 3, we have Kublai Khan established the Chinese Yuan dynasty. In 1271, Kublai Khan founded the Yuan dynasty, which ruled over the present-day Mongolia, China, Korea, and some adjacent areas, and assumed the role of the Emperor of China. By 1279, the Mongol conquest of the Song dynasty was completed and Kublai Khan became the first nonhand emperor to conquer all of China. In number 4, we have, during the time of Kublai Khan, Marco Polo visited China. Marco Polo was an Italian merchant, explorer, and writer who traveled through the Asia along the Silk Road between 1271 and 1295. His travels are recorded in the Travels of Marco Polo, a book that described the Europeans as the then mysterious culture and inner workings of Eastern world, including the world and great size of Mongol Empire and China in the Yuan dynasty, given their first comprehensive look into China, India, Japan, and other Asian cities and countries. In number 5, we have Kublai Khan's empire was the first to use paper money as the main currency. In the year 1273, Kublai Khan issued paper banknotes that was backed by government called Chao. This was a big innovation in the banking and monetary system. Paper currency had been issued and used during the Song dynasty era, but the Yuan Empire was the first in the world to use paper currency as the predominant circulating medium. Europeans were astonished when Marco Polo described the money. For a while, paper currency helped increase trade with the rest of the world and facilitated prosperity. In number 6, we have, he was officially the king of the largest contiguous empire till now, from Europe to the Pacific Ocean. Kublai Khan's rule was not acknowledged by the Mongols who traveled Western Asia, but the rule of his son, Emperor Chengjong, was accepted in 1309 by the 3 Western Mongol empires who controlled territory as far as Hungary. Excluding the western domains, the Yuan controlled land stretched from far north of Mongolia to parts of Vietnam and from Pacific Ocean to Central Asia. It was the largest of the dynastic empires that have existed in the region and probably the most powerful. In number 7, we have Kublai Khan built the largest canal in the world. Kublai Khan ordered to extend the Grand Canal, the longest canal in the world, to reach his capital in Beijing in the 1280s through hill country that earlier dynasties did not dig through. For this grand project, 3 million people were employed. This gave Beijing direct inland access to the southern cities and the Yangtze River basin for the first time and helped the northern territory and the whole empire to prosper. At number 8, we have, during his regime, The Chinese advanced in math, technology, and science. There was a major innovation of the white and blue Genghis and porcelain. They made better navigational compasses and invented firearms, exploding gunpowder-filled shell bombs and exploding grenades hurled by slings. A Yuan astrologer made the most accurate calendar up to that time, and they may have been the first to use decimal numbers. In number 9 we have Kublai Khan developed severe gout later in life. Though Kublai Khan was a formidable warrior, he would ultimately be defeated by a common disease, gout. Later in life, Khan was haunted by a series of military failures in Japan, Vietnam, and Burma, and after his favorite wife, Chabi, died, Khan sunk into a deep depression and withdrew from direct contact with his advisors. To comfort himself, he turned to food and drink and became severely overweight. He was not only drinking heavily, but he was also indulged in a diet that was heavy in animal organs and meat. On February 18, 1294, he died at the age of 79. In number 10 we have Kublai Khan was the first non-hand emperor to conquer all of China. In 1271, Kublai Khan established the Yuan dynasty, which ruled over present-day Mongolia, Korea, China, and some adjacent areas, and assumed the role of Emperor of China. By 1279, the Mongol conquest of the Song dynasty was completed and Kublai Khan became the first non-Han emperor to conquer all of China. Well, that was all about Kublai Khan. Hope you guys liked this video. We can clearly see that during his time, science and technology reached to greater heights. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video and do subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet. So have a good day and stay tuned for more facts and events about history.